Gage, how special was it for you to walk out of Columbia undefeated against the Gamecocks?
It's amazing. It's something I get to brag about for the rest of my life. So, I mean, I don't have to take anything from any Carolina fans. I can always just say, hey, I never lost to y'all. So it's something that I wanted to do. It's kind of always in my mind that I never wanted to lose to them. So being able to achieve that with these guys is just incredible.
Gage, Dabo gets pretty fiery with the media against the ACC rhetoric. How much do you guys read into it? How much do you guys pay attention to it?
I mean, you definitely hear it, but I take it just, I don't really care what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, all the talking happens on the field. All the media, they don't really have any outcome in a game. It's how we play, it's how we go out there, and it's how we prepare for a week and things like that. So they can talk all they want. I guess it gets the views, it gets people talking. It's kind of what their job is to do, I guess. But I really don't it doesn't really affect me as a player and anything like that. So what's said, and I just kind of go on and just play my game. So we really don't really focus on it much. But sometimes, I mean, it pisses us off because sometimes we feel like we deserve a little bit more respect. And but other than that, it's just a little bit of fuel to the fire, if anything. Nothing new about it.
Does he get fiery with you when talking about it? Or does he not even address it with you guys?
No, I mean, sometimes he'll bring some stuff up, but I mean, he's a passionate guy. I mean, he really cares about this program, and he wants the best for this program, and he knows that some of us deserve recognition here and there, and he feels if we don't get it, then he'll definitely say something, but nothing, I mean, I guess too publicly. It's just more of just for our team's sake. So.
This program's done a great job of keeping the same intensity week in, week out, from week one on. But can you not help but feel a little bit more of a, heightened vibe around this place when you get to a rivalry game, and now we're getting into the postseason?
I mean, yeah, we're in the championship phase of our program, and our schedule is kind of how we set it up. So, I mean, we're competing for a championship right now. This is a goal in its own, the same as a state championship rivalry game. So, it's an opportunity for us to achieve goals, and everyone just kind of understands the commitment that you need for this. So, I mean, everyone's excited for it. But I mean, it really doesn't change. I mean, each week is the biggest game. I mean, like I said, Coach Sweeney says, if we would have lost that first game or any game in the middle, then we wouldn't be where we're at now. So you kind of got to win everything, especially where we're at now, and how the media portrays us. Going back to the other question and stuff like that, because we don't really get a lot of love and there's a lot of hate, I guess. So, but yeah, I mean, this game's a big game. This is for the conference. It's something that we always look forward to doing. I mean, it's going to be a great challenge, but I mean, you just got to prepare each week as it's the biggest game in this league.
Coach Sweeney said said he thinks that this team is actually further ahead of the team last year that just breezed through the playoffs and won the championship game. Do you feel like that as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really very determined team. I think we're very excited for every opportunity that we have, and we have a chance to set a lot of records and just kind of do things that's never been done. And Coach Sweeney always preaches the best is yet to come, and that's something that we live by. And just, we have an opportunity in front of us that is very rare, and we know what we need to do, and I think that's just the biggest thing. We've been very disciplined, we've been very committed, this whole team, and just everyone's bought in and just really just giving everything they have because they understand the opportunity that we have, and what we've done has been very special. So I don't think anybody wants to screw that up and just lose what we've built.
Gage, Dabo gave some of his reasons as to why he thinks Clemson hasn't gotten the respect it deserves this season, but in the locker room, why do you guys feel like this team hasn't quite gotten the recognition it deserves for what it's done this season?
Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, we don't really talk about reason why. I guess it's just the rhetoric, I guess, that people want. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they always talk about ACC's elite conference. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. But it's something that we don't really care about because at the end of the day, when we play these SEC teams, we're 10-1 now, I think. So I mean, it doesn't matter who we play. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to play the game. All this talking is just leading up to it. I mean, it's really just talk. It doesn't really matter. So it's something that we really don't care about. I mean, we hear it. You're not going to not hear it. So it's always there, but it's just something that we don't really care too much about because we know at the end of the day when it comes to the field and on the game, we know what we can do and what we're capable of.
Have you had a chance to watch much of Virginia yet? What do you think about their defense?
Yeah, they've got a really good defense. They've got a great scheme. They've got a really good D-line. That nose guard is probably one of the best guys in the country. He's very smart. he might not be the most athletic, but his football knowledge is through the roof. I mean, he's a great player on the field, so being able to control him and just understanding their scheme is probably the biggest thing that we have as a challenge. And really looking forward to it. I've never played Virginia. I mean, none of us here have. So it's just exciting to be able to play another opponent we haven't played. So, but it's gonna be a great challenge for us offensively. I mean, they've got very well coached. They play really hard. I mean, they understand what they have, and they know that they're good, and they just play lights out and they play hard. So that's always tough to play. It's people that don't ever quit. And they don't ever quit. So it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited for it.